Good afternoon, everybody. Morning in Australia. Welcome back to the Love and Rockets Book Club on 22 Panels, where we are going to discuss. This is our seventh session of the In Between Years, and we'll discuss Penny Century number three. And once Marisol is done reading it, because she's flying through it right now because she accidentally read number six.
Yep.
We'll discuss New Love number five. So we'll start with
Accidentally
some
jumped ahead on that one.
start with some Jaime this week. I love this cover.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't go with
The
anything in the book, but I love the cover.
yeah, the snake dress and the Penny getting a proposal from the devil.
Right? And it says Jaime Comics and
And the
and
ad,
the ad on the back, girls, women learn to wrestle the
the
Vicky
Vicky
way.
way.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
That stuff.
It's a yeah, this is just a beautiful cover. It's
It
it's
it's a very demure
uh,
looking Penny.
yeah. Well, and then
Just
you add the quirky Hopi up in the corner. I mean,
yeah.
this cover has it all in a way that should be too much, but instead is just the right amount,
Yeah, no,
you know? Um, yeah,
it's a
yeah,
beautifully graphic cover too. It's
yeah, I,
nicely as usual. Jaime is a very good designer.
yeah, yeah.
I
Big
adore
fan
his
of that cover.
covers.
Big fan of
Mhm.
that cover. I only skimmed the red letters.
Ah,
They, they,
yeah,
they weren't as funny as some. I
yeah,
mean, it did kind of
the
like the guy from Denmark talking about
being an
pretty
old
young
man and
girls
being,
of any age and that being attractive to old men, but
yeah,
um,
yeah.
but this
I don't know how
story,
men do that. Like,
what?
I don't know how men do that. Like, I look at pretty young girls and I feel kind of motherly.
Yeah,
Like
no,
Right?
I feel like I
I
can't look
gotta
at you
be honest.
sexually. You're too young.
I'm in your camp. I tend to be. I mean, I guess the older I get, the more younger than me they can be and not have me feel weird, but
Mm.
they have to be significantly older than my children.
Yeah.
And,
hmm Otherwise,
and
then it's very much weird.
and for most of my life, I was almost exclusively attracted to women that were older than me,
Uh-huh.
which is why it's weird that I married a woman that was 96 hours younger than me. I mean,
Oh,
robbing the
you
cradle
cradle
there.
snatcher, you.
I
Jesus.
know.
Nice.
96 hours younger than me. 4 whole days.
That's funny.
Yeah,
um,
my partner's 3 years younger, it's something like, and even then, I feel the difference in our years, like we're just a slightly different generation, like just
yeah.
tiny,
hmm
like 3 years make a big difference. Imagine being with someone that's 15, 20, whatever
I can,
years
you
younger than
know,
you.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
just couldn't, I just don't understand it.
like once you hit 30, 45 doesn't feel as old,
No.
but 25 is still a baby,
Yeah.
Yes.
you know.
Like
Yeah.
And
even right now, just at 30,
once you
I
hit
look at
40,
anybody like 26 and younger as those are children.
right. Once you hit
Yeah.
Those are
40,
babies.
you might consider a 30-year-old.
Mm.
hmm
Might, or at least
Yeah.
I might have considered a 30-year-old at 40. I'm married by 40, so it doesn't matter. But I might, but much younger than 30, I would have been going,
Yeah.
I already went through those years once. I don't know if I want to go through them again.
Oh, and
Right.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, it's kind of
and
like the grandparent thing. It's like I get to go back to the good parts of babies, and then when it gets to the bad part, here you go. And
Take it back.
Yeah.
and like
Hand this off to you.
the good parts of the grade school years, and when I hit the annoying parts, it's like I gotta go home, or hey, come pick up your kid, or
Yeah.
3 more hours if you're actually custodial for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's just so much maturing that goes on during those years. I just, which almost makes me wonder when you do have the people who serially date people younger than them, it's like you just never really get
Leonardo
to know them at all, do you?
DiCaprio. Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Mhm.
never really get to know them at all, do you?
No.
Or you're just stuck at that age. You haven't actually made it through that age yourself yet, and you're hoping that one of them will help you.
Mm, maybe, yeah.
One of them will help you finally mature beyond your 20s.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Um, but
So
back back to Penny Century. Perhaps this might be one of my top five Jaime stories.
this is fantastic. Like
I
I
I,
didn't
I love this
expect it.
story.
You know what happened?
That's so
I started reading
Yeah.
it and I finished reading it and I was like, oh, there's no Hopi, there's no Jaime, there's no sort of adult kind of stories. And then I realized, oh my God, it's the whole comic.
Yeah.
It's a whole comic. It's
It's the
in
one
the
story.
it's the one story. And but
But it
I got so into it that when I finished, I was like, well, okay, next. And then it was like, oh, there's no next.
yeah.
That was the whole thing. I was so surprised.
But
It
but
really took
also
me.
it's such a
It was great.
formative story of both Isabel and Maggie
Yeah,
and their
Mhm.
relationship.
yeah.
And it kind of looks like Jaime drew himself as Isabel's
I know
boyfriend.
it did.
Yeah.
Jaime's
Definitely.
got a thing for Isabel, apparently.
Has he?
I mean, we got to see them making out.
Oh, wait a minute. No,
Yeah.
no, no. Well,
No,
that's
no,
not.
it's
He's not Isabel's
sister.
boyfriend. He's
Oh, not right,
Isabel's
not Isabel, but
sister's
Isabel's
It's
older
her
boyfriend.
older
sister.
sister's boyfriend.
Yeah,
Oldest is.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah. So no.
Uh, uh,
Talking about men and the younger girls. Yes.
right. No,
No,
sorry.
no.
Oh, what's her sister's name? I'm forgetting
Chabela.
right now.
Chabela?
No,
Yeah,
yeah, Chabela. Yeah. How come his name is Chabela? That's Isabel. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Because
yeah.
Chabela is
Shabella ended up
Chabela
marrying
is
that creep.
um
Hmm.
Chabela is short for Isabella. So this is funny. Obviously, they love that name in her
Yeah.
family. Um. Uh. Yeah. So, baby Maggie getting you know getting easy as a young babysitter,
Babysitter.
and she's a bit mean to her for a while, but then they become good friends eventually.
Right.
Finally, she kind of realizes that she's being a little brat.
Barry Hank Ketchum, Charles Schultz.
Super, yeah. It's
Um,
a it's such
It's
a
such a cute
but
story. I
yeah,
love this when they draw little kids.
yeah.
um yeah, like
I
it's a
love
great
Maggie just
style.
getting dirty.
And
Hmm.
the
Big Ben
fact that
style.
yeah, that Maggie obviously was neglected by her
Yeah.
parents, because
Well, they were fighting. Yeah.
she ends up out in the street along with a dirty nappy. It's just really sad.
I love, and I love even more that they took like 4 whole pages with it, or he took 4 whole pages with it. When Isabel hides on top of the dugout and Maggie freaks out, and then she comes to, no, it's okay. But then it leads to Maggie hiding and Isabel freaking out.
Yes, yes.
And it's not clear. I love here that it's not 100% clear that she sees Maggie or she's just shouting it out because she knows that Maggie
No,
probably
no.
sees her. I
No,
think
no,
that she
she's
sees Maggie.
well, no,
Yeah.
she's looking for her at top left
Right.
frame. She's freaking out, and then she in the next frame she actually catches her. She goes,
I,
ah, and that's
yeah, yeah.
and then
I
she realizes that
I think I mostly read it that way, but I could also read it as that slightly older kid going, "Oh wait, no, she's turned this around on me, but I know how to do this where I don't have to look for her. I'm gonna offer her candy, and
oh
she
yeah,
will
no,
stop hiding as soon as I say that."
no, that's right. She realizes that she's hiding, and then she goes,
Right,
oh, I sure wish she's
right.
obviously saying it so that Maggie
But
will
since
hear it.
right, but what I mean is since we can see Maggie behind the pole, what's not 100% clear to me is whether Izzy has seen Maggie and
Yeah,
decided to play it
I could.
this way,
Her
or if
eyeline is
Izzy,
Mhm.
towards Maggie.
it seems like it is,
Well, it's pretty clear
but the
to me.
pole's behind
So
her.
yeah, but she's looking. She's
Yeah,
that's cartooning for you.
right.
She's looking towards it. She stops asking. She stops midway because she sees her. She goes put, and she goes there she is, and she thinks the question mark meaning uh-huh,
Mhm.
like what am I gonna do now? And then she starts doing the thing. I wish Perlita was here so I could give her some candy, but I guess she's
Right.
not. Oh well,
Yeah.
yeah. No, it's pretty clear to me, but
You have
um
to get it over there.
hmm,
I love it.
what's
If you
that?
want your candy, you have to get it over there. And then she runs away the other direction.
Yep.
Maggie
And
just
then she
waits for her. What are you waiting for?
and then they best friends.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Who's
Their
Bill
friendship is just
Cook?
so cute as little kids.
She went, Maggie went from being the way that Isabel could go hide out at the park and smoke and not, and tell her father that, no, I didn't go to the park alone. I wasn't alone in the park.
Technically true.
Um,
Yeah.
to they actually became
Yeah.
friends.
I actually really like Maggie.
Yeah. I also love the like bear coat that Maggie's wearing the first
Yeah.
time they meet. The
The
little
little onesie thing.
ears. Yeah,
Adorable.
yeah.
Which bear coat?
I don't know. Maybe it's not a bear, but like
Yeah.
It's some kind of
it's
little like
got a hood that
bundled up
has
onesie.
two things that stick out of it. So I feel like there's supposed to be ears that aren't always quite in the right spot because that's how kids wind up being when they've
Mm.
got their onesies on and they move the hoods around.
Well, the one on the side doesn't stick out though.
Yeah.
Uh, like in those frames there. Uh,
So
yeah,
I guess maybe there's two on the sides and one on the top of the head.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, because
Okay, then it's even more adorable because I have no idea what kind of coat it
that's right.
is.
Yeah,
It's so
that is a
cute.
weird space coat.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like with the little thing on her head, it reminds me of like the like, a little bit like the Teletubbies because she's got
Yeah.
weird little thing poking up the top of the head.
And you
Mm,
know what?
Some
mm.
This
little
might have
alien
actually
thingy.
been just late enough to that Teletubbies were out. I mean, obviously in Love and Rockets world, this is in the late 70s, right?
Yeah.
But he drew it in 97, so I think Teletubbies were actually a thing. It might have played some level of influence.
Yeah. Oh, and that thing with the owl, that was interesting.
Yeah.
That every time
Yeah,
she does
the little
something,
cursed owl.
she
Yeah.
feels a bit guilty about something. She hears that owl, or
Hmm.
I don't know if it's connected to.
Well, because her sister told her that the owl talked about a witch's curse.
Yeah, yeah. But when I think when she's like when she gets grounded, uh,
Right.
she hears it. She's sort of uh after she made okay, well, maybe it's got nothing to do. Like I was wondering whether she felt that it was like a punishment, to hear it, but from
Mhm.
but maybe it's just at night she just generally hears the owl and it freaks and it sort of scares her. So that was the owl from Mrs. uh
Galindo.
Galindo,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and that they think it's a witch or
Right.
something. um yeah. So yeah, there's a big
Oh, that's such a
so
great shot.
Mm.
The frustrated Isabel on the back seat.
yeah. Oh, that
Such a
Jaime
pouty
caricature
little
is
kid.
hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, picking a panel here is going to be so hard.
Oh
I
yeah.
also love the staring contest with the baby.
Honey.
That might be my actual favorite series of panels for this issue,
Right.
just because
Yeah.
how subtly expressive Maggie the baby is and
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
angry he is. Like, I
Mm.
mean, that's what babies do. They stare at everything.
Isabel going nuts is pretty good too, particularly because Maggie
Hmm.
seems very nonplussed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maggie's
Doesn't
like,
matter. It's all good.
well, and if you think about the fights that go on at Maggie's house, she's probably going, "Oh, she's a grown up."
Mm.
Yep.
It's probably
It's
all she's
fine.
recognizing is, "Oh, this is how people like that act.
Yeah.
You're bigger than me, so this is how you behave."
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh, this the first close up of Maggie wailing is just, oh,
Mm.
the
Oh,
pain,
poor thing.
pain.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
She's so scared. She thought Isabel left her alone.
Well, and I wonder if the scree after that has to do with, oh, I was mean to Maggie, and now I'm in bed thinking about it that night, and uh-oh, I hear the owl. Somebody put a curse
Yeah.
on me.
That's what
I
I
need
was
to be
thinking.
better. I
That, like,
need to be better with Maggie.
Well, that's what I was
yeah, that's
saying
what I took it
before.
Yeah.
to
That,
mean, that she was
Yeah.
just
that
being so
whenever
mean to
she's
Maggie and felt guilty about it afterwards.
and she hears the owl and it feels like and
I
she
also love
prays and
the constant. I didn't hit her.
Yep. I didn't ask you if you hit her. Why do
Right.
you keep saying it?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I
Jaime
do like that
does
we see the
do
development of
that Charles Schultz wide open mouth perfect.
mhm.
Mhm.
Only needs
I
that
do
little
really love
tongue.
how in this issue we get to see this background of this relationship develop.
Yeah.
First, Isabel just begrudgingly watching baby Maggie, and then later on, like really coming to care for her and see her as her little friend.
Yeah.
It's
And
very
then she
sweet.
always, after that, she always looked after her. Didn't she?
Hmm.
Hmm.
As a friend, she become.
Yeah. The scree after Dad found the cigarettes.
Hmm.
The scree after she drew things on her wall.
Hmm.
So she hears it when she's done bad things or when she thinks she's
Mhm.
done bad things.
And also
And
when
she feels guilty about it.
yeah, yeah. And when they're in the forest playing, she hears it. She hears it. When they first go to the forest in page 15.
Yeah. You also know that Mrs. Galindo is actually really nice, no matter what the like neighborhood wives' tales are, because when they're throwing rocks to try to get the owl and hitting her house, she doesn't get all angry. She doesn't. She just goes, "Please don't throw rocks. Some of them are hitting my house."
Mm.
Hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, we're sorry. We won't do it again. Gracias."
Yeah.
Yep. Just a sweet little old
It's like,
lady.
yeah, yeah. She's aware that they're kids being kids. Maybe she even knows enough about the neighborhood
Situation, yeah.
situation that she knows that they're throwing at the owl to try to help her. I mean, whatever the
Hmm.
details of the why, she doesn't think of them as anything other than kids behaving appropriately for kids.
Yeah, because I'm sure
And should
if
kids learn
living in a
not to
neighborhood like that
yeah.
with
Should
all sorts
kids
of different stories,
right.
she's heard that. She's
Right.
heard a lot of these things.
Mhm.
So yeah, she
And
knows like
should
they're just kids.
right. And should kids learn not to throw rocks randomly? Absolutely. But do they need to learn that by screaming and yelling at them? No. They can learn that by saying, "Hey, I know that throwing's fun, but you're hitting my house and I'd prefer that you not." And they can go, "Oh,
Mhm.
sorry." And you're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, and then they stop doing it.
Right.
It's that simple. It's truly that simple.
Right. Whereas as soon as you get mad, they're going to be on the defensive and they're not going to want to learn
Hmm.
anything. They're just going to want to, "Oh, you're being mean to me," or, and understandably, that's not something that we actually grow out of that much. Like, how much better do
Yeah.
you take it when somebody says, "Hey, I really don't like that," versus,
Mm.
"What the hell are you doing? Why would you do that to me?"
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You
It's
know,
much better.
um, yeah, so good, but it also ends so sad. Not
Yeah.
because the things that the Isabel are saying are bad, but that like it's clearly at one of Izzy's low points. It's very flies on
Hmm.
the ceiling.
I
You
actually
know.
think she's a giant in that one because the
Oh,
floorboards are
that's
very
possible.
small.
Yeah, okay. I
Mm,
hadn't even thought about that.
I missed that
Yeah.
too.
Because yeah, the
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
floorboards
this
will
is just
be
Yeah,
Izzy
no.
sad and depressed and naked in her house.
Right.
yeah, I think she's hey, I
Right.
love that 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 panel where you can see Easy in the foreground looking at the window and she's seeing her past life walk
Yeah.
past. I think
Mm.
funny because I did a comic ages ago, when I still did comics, and there were and I don't know, I wonder whether I subconsciously borrowed that. But there were two people writing to each other, and they were from two different worlds.
Okay.
And I had
Ooh.
so it was a comic about Isabel Eber. No, Isabel Eberhard. Oh no, somebody else. This woman in the middle, this sort of in the 18th in the 19th century. She's in the Middle East,
Hmm.
and she's got a nephew, I think, in Australia, and they're writing to each other. And so she's in this Bedouin tent, and outside of the tent, she's writing in the foreground, or she's thinking actually, now that I think of it. And outside there's this Aboriginal kind of this scene of white people, white men displacing Aboriginals. So she's reading his
Oh.
and she's seeing outside of her tent, she's seeing this scene, and then he's reading her letter, and outside of his window, there's these Bedouins with camels and shit, and I think, oh, this
Reminding
reminds
me
me.
that at some point we need to get Maria to dig up her old comics and send us scans of them. Because so far I've only gotten to read one Maria comic.
Uh-huh.
I bought it. I found, I forget which issue. I bought an issue of Fox Comics because it
Oh
had
yeah,
a one of yours.
yeah. Oh, they weren't that good, but this one
Yeah, I don't
wasn't
care.
written by me.
I paid like $25 for that issue of Fox Comics, so I feel like I should get more of your stuff
For free.
to
I've got
to fill out.
I got my collection of Fox comics here. Yeah, I can scan them for sure. Uh,
That would be
yeah.
cool. That's so
So
neat.
yeah,
And
so that was
then
an
maybe we'll do
interesting
an interlude where Marisol and I do our Maria episode.
Yeah.
book club. I mean, I most of them I did they weren't my writing, so but I guess
Yeah.
so so they were good in that the writing was good. The drawing wasn't that good sometimes, but anyway,
I
this
seem to
one will.
remember enjoying the drawing.
Oh,
It was,
okay.
I mean, the one I read, it was rough. You weren't refined yet, but you had a good eye for, I mean, I've seen your storyboard work too. So, I mean, I know that you've refined your work since then, but you had a good
Mm,
eye for storytelling and paneling.
mm.
Don't rip yourself that much.
Yeah, yeah, thanks.
Don't
Jaime
tell yourself
Beto, I
so
mean, that's a high standard. Nobody's Jaime
Oh
or
God,
Beto.
no, they're geniuses.
I'm amazed that Jaime and Beto are still Jaime and Beto.
Yeah,
That's fair.
You would
right.
have thought that they'd start mailing it in at some point.
Well, no,
But no, they're still going strong.
Oh God.
that's that's not who they
Yeah.
are.
Yep. Yep.
No, these guys are
It's t-
beyond. Yeah, these are
yeah.
guys are they're a bit special.
All right. So
Okay.
Marisol, are you ready for new love number 5 or should
I
we?
am.
Okay.
Yep, I finished it. Give me plenty of time to read through, even look at the scans of the missing
There we go.
pages that
This is
Maria
a
sent us.
weird cover.
Yes,
Um, why is it a weird
with
cover?
the little
I
winged
don't know.
wings.
It's just what
S-
are they? Wasn't that a character in the inside of the comic? She was
Was
some
it?
kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
This
some
one,
some
yeah,
superhero lady. I don't think we get
yeah,
much detail about her.
Yeah.
yeah. She's just she comes through a portal and
Yeah.
finds this
Hmm.
kid and takes him for a trip
Yeah,
around.
I guess weird isn't really quite the word I'm looking for. This is not proportioned the way that you anywhere near the way you expect somebody in a superhero costume on the front of a, so in a lot of ways it's a powerful statement of a cover because
Yeah,
this is a very
Hmm.
real female body, but we're not used to seeing big hips and big
mm.
strong legs and big strong arms.
Well, these guys were
Hmm.
so ahead of their time.
Right.
Like, now we have a lot of, we have the whole movement of body, you know, the people being proud of
Positivity.
yeah, but yeah, that's right. And so these guys are like,
Yeah.
ahead as always,
But
like,
even that movement doesn't
yeah,
make it a ton into comics, and even in the
no,
places that
oh,
it does, it tends to do so in a very specific way. It's like,
in a
okay,
self-conscious
Hmm.
way.
we'll make them built more like a top female athlete
Mm,
rather than a
Yeah,
Barbie doll that happens to also be able to lift small buildings.
yeah.
right.
You
I don't
know,
know, but I mean, this is amazing, like representation of
right,
of larger people. So
right.
that's
Well,
Absolutely.
pretty cool.
And
also,
like
I mean,
not in a way where it's like a caricature.
no, and you can tell that there's some fat there, but you can also tell that there's a lot of muscle there, which is also true of a lot
Hmm.
of bigger people. That my wife and I are not small,
Mm.
and
Hmm.
and she
I'm not
is
small.
she is massively filled with muscles. You know, I mean, she's the one
Hmm.
that when she's lifting weights, you know, has to take the weights off afterwards because they intimidate the guys around there.
I love that.
You know,
Nice.
yes,
Love that
yes,
for her.
please don't leave that much weight on the leg press because I couldn't budget.
Yeah.
You know,
Cool.
please don't leave that much on the barbell. I can't deadlift that.
Yeah. I will hurt myself.
Thankfully, she's now learned her strength. Early in our relationship, she did not know her strength that well, and I got tossed around a lot.
That's amazing and
Where she
hilarious.
thought, where she thought that she was just like, I mean, the one I remember, the two I remember the most. Once, like we were dancing, we were at her parents' house, and there's like a queen size bed in a room that didn't have a lot more room than like the queen size bed. So we're kind of dancing around each other, trying to get our suitcases out of the way, that sort of thing. And she got frustrated. She just
Mhm.
took me and threw me towards the bed to get me out of the way. Um, and she thought
Poor
she was
Ted.
just doing like the basic thing, and she hears this crash and she looks over, and I'd gone all the way across the bed and down onto the floor. It's
Oh,
just like,
good.
don't be so dramatic. And I'm like, I'm not being dramatic. And then there was
Yeah, like
another
I did
time.
not move myself this way. You moved me this
Right,
way.
right. You just threw me across the bed. Then there was another time where I was on the couch and I had a blanket on top of me and a blanket like kind of underneath me and wrapped around me. And she decided that I was hogging the blanket. She's just like, "You don't need two blankets. I'm going to grab a blanket." And she took the one that happened to be mostly under me because she didn't realize that it was mostly under me. And when she pulled it, she spun me around and I fell face down onto the floor.
Oh no.
Crikey. Oh,
My goodness.
So now she's much better at like pulling her punches when she decides that she needs to hit me in the shoulder or whatnot. Early in the
Yeah.
relationship, she'd be like, "Where did you get that bruise?" And I'm like, "Well, I think I cracked a joke 2 days ago and you hit me in the arm."
Yeah. You loved it so
dude.
much and it was so funny, and then now I have a bruise.
Right. Right. Or more likely, it was not funny at all. And you were like, "You dork." And now I
Yep.
have a bruise.
Ah,
Um, so I
Oh,
have a great
amazing.
appreciation for this cover, but it's not. Yeah, weird was the wrong word. It wasn't how I meant it, but it's
mm,
also very. I mean, particularly
Different.
because it's like a Batman type cape,
yep.
and,
Hmm.
and
And
like
old Flash,
right,
Flash
old
wait,
Flash, yeah.
and so it's all kind of
So it's got reminiscence of so many things you just expect
bad
on
girl.
right,
Hmm.
The hair coming out of the back of uh
right,
the mask
The
and
back of it. Yeah. The gloves, the little
very
Namor looking wing boots.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, and
So
for that
cool.
matter, the small ankles. That's something that I've
Hmm.
never been able to figure out. How do so many women with big, huge, strong legs, where it's even like more muscle than fat on their legs, still have teeny tiny feet? How does
I
that
have no
work?
idea. It is a strange phenomenon. I
Yeah,
will never
I
understand.
don't get how it works, except that there aren't muscles to build up, I guess.
Maybe?
But it is one of the oddest things that you'll see in nature is the woman who has the again strong legs. You'll see it with sometimes with soccer players, with basketball players,
Mhm.
certainly with weightlifters. Any woman who has those strong, powerful legs still so often seems to have like dainty ankles and size 7 feet.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You know, men who have those legs have like size 22 shoes,
Right. It's like,
Uh,
Jesus Christ,
and their
okay.
ankles are tree trunks.
mm,
Like I even just look at myself. Like I got some pretty beefy calves and
Right.
smaller ankles, and my shoe size is like 8.5.
Right.
mm,
I have some
yeah.
smaller feet,
It
some
is
big old.
one of the odd tw- quirks of nature.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool that they noticed it enough to draw it and draw it well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, like I think unless you're really paying attention to to zoom in that level, to taper off that much in drawing probably
Mhm.
wouldn't feel quite right unless you've known that person and noticed that trait.
Mhm.
Does
Mm.
that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it was a design decision. Anyway.
Well, yeah, I guess it
Yeah.
could be.
So
But it feels like a weird design decision unless it's based on the reality. To I mean, because it does it tapers
it's
off so much down to the
it's
ankle.
cartooning, man. It's
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
it looks good with the feet tapering down. You know, like huge feet wouldn't that look that good there.
right.
You know,
That's
the
true.
feet
It
point.
would look disproportionate.
Yeah, and her hands are small, and her feet are small, and her waist is small, and it's a shape.
Hmm.
So
And
all
then you have
right,
La
La, La
La
Llorona.
Llorona,
Yeah,
Legend
Hmm.
of the Crying Woman.
yeah. I didn't know the legend. I mean, I knew
I
about La Llorona, but I didn't know. I didn't know that what the story was. I
I
mean, I vaguely knew, I
yeah,
guess.
I did.
Oh
I don't know if I heard a version that was quite this
no, obviously this is.
um but but specifically it's one of the folk tales that Michael Chabon used in Summerland, which is one of my favorite books of his. It's his young adult novel, and it's centered around baseball and a traveling baseball team that goes into the Summerlands, which is essentially like you get through like a rift in reality to get to the place where all the fables are real.
Mm.
Um, and the La Llorona was in that. That was the first place that I'd heard of her. But as I was reading this and knowing that Michael Chabon is a comic guy, I'm sitting there going, I wonder if this was Michael Chabon's first, or
Oh.
if
I
it,
mean,
or if
it's
it,
a pretty famous Mexican,
right?
legend. So like,
Absolutely,
or Latin America, yeah,
I've
it's
heard
into Latin
the
America because
basic.
we all knew it.
right. But he's
Yeah,
the right
I've
age
heard
to
the
have been
basic of
reading
the
this
comic.
comic at
Yeah, one would
a
hope that
time where he could have. And from
Yeah.
he
upstate
didn't
New
just base it
York,
on
not,
this.
oh, I'm certain he didn't base it on that. He's known for his, you know, research. But
Okay, good.
Hmm.
and
I mean,
I
this
don't,
was brutal, man.
yeah,
This
no,
scene with
I
the
don't
kid. Oh
remember
no,
his
he's.
version being this brutal. I didn't go pick it up. I'm
Mm,
always curious as to how, particularly in works like that, where he took from Native American mythology and he took from Norse mythology and he took from all sorts of folk tales and myths and legends and whatnot and kind of use them in the, you obviously don't use them all, so I'm always curious as to how they pick specific ones. Did he
mm,
actually go dive into all sorts of Mexican, Central American, and South American folklore and pick out specific stories, or did he already know this folk tale and it wound up working its way into the book because he knew it already? Does that make sense?
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I that's the way I think as a writer is like, how much comes from research and getting added in because of the research, and how much do you research because it was already in the back of your head and you went, oh, this could fit into my world. And if it was
Mm.
already in the back of your
Yeah.
head, why was it already in the back of your head?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I like to, I never think bibliographies have enough because, like, it's not just the stuff that you cite.
Right.
What are the 5 books that you read that made you ask this question? That's how my brain works.
You want the full process of how you got from A to B.
And it doesn't have to be. I don't want it to be a straight line.
Mm-hmm. So
I
I'm
do
sure
love
all that
this.
line has got some twists and turns in it.
Yeah, I love this triptych at the bottom. You know, where she goes from being happy to happy, but now she's starting to kind of think about where the
Just
kids
getting
might
old.
be.
Mm-hmm.
To
I think
old
she's,
and dancing and thinking about those kids.
yeah. Oh, that was
It's like
just,
those two middle panels there are frightening.
Yeah.
Her just throwing the bag
Yep.
into the
Yep.
water.
Yep.
She looks almost like
Pretty
crazed.
brutal in the
That
middle here
right
too.
now. Yeah.
oh, yeah. I mean, that's,
The
so,
angels.
she got her retribution when she got,
Yeah.
like, she lived a life of partying and whatever. She got rid of the kids, but when she got when she died, went to heaven, she gets ripped to pieces. I
She
mean,
got
it's
dismembered.
pretty, yeah. And
All
she's
right.
going to do wonders through Earth. Mm.
Before I say anything on this next story, I want to hear other people's takes
Uh,
because mine is possibly completely off and or completely on. But if it's completely on, I want to see if anybody else noticed it.
I am
I
not
was
sure.
confused by this one.
I think I wonder if the title heroine has anything to do with it. Like, does it is it it's like a love poem or a love, like, the Psalms in the Bible are like some kind of love poem to God, but it also could be a love poem to a loved one, to a lover. And
See,
it's kind of a bit like that, but then heroin. Is it about
yeah,
heroin?
I do.
yeah. Well,
It's
I mean, that's
yeah.
as the spelling bee geek. At least for a while when I was young, the first thing I noticed is no E on the end.
Yeah, of
So I
course.
couldn't help but reading it as like, is this a drug trip? Because it's
Mhm.
like talking about, oh,
And
I
that's what
feel
threw
so
me for
good, and then it goes away.
yeah. And not only that, it tripped me up that what the words were
Don't
in
go with
my
the
mind
pictures at
did not
all.
match with the pictures at all, and that's what confused the hell out of me. Because I'm like, what do any of these words, any of these text boxes have to do with this combat that's
But but
happening with
but that
panels?
also made me feel like it was possibly a allegorical thing. So he's like, whoever's doing the heroin here is in like a dreamlike trance state, and I'm the hero, and I can do everything and whatnot. But then I
Mhm.
come down.
Yeah. See, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure if that made sense. Because, like, just from the title of it
Oh,
being
yeah.
heroin, my initial thought, especially because after reading these panels, the text and the images don't match.
And like I had to go
I'm like, oh, that had
researching
to
to
be like
see
some kind of truth.
if there was reason to believe that it should have had an E.
Mm.
Like if this is an archaic spelling and that it can be used for both heroin and a heroine.
Mm.
Yeah,
But I
that's
didn't see any
interesting.
indication that that's really a thing.
And
And then it becomes more complicated because the last story is also called Heroin, and
that's right.
I had more trouble. I mean, that one, how about this? And this is kind of weird. That one I felt like what we looked at made way more sense, like the images made way more sense for Heroin, but the story
Hmm.
itself I wasn't sure. So like yeah.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
was
This
we.
is one to ask Gilbert about if we ever have him back.
Yeah.
Because yeah. And then there's what I hope it
Very.
wasn't. I hope he wasn't on heroin while he was doing it and just called it that.
Yeah.
Because
And, and the words in the first heroine story is somewhat is basically unrequited love,
right.
like
Mhm.
But I
is
mean,
someone,
that
and then
could
there's
be
this
your
sort of
relationship with a drug that made you really happy
mm,
until you crashed.
mm.
Yeah, that
You
makes
Yeah.
know?
sense.
So yeah. But that family thing, Letters from Venus, was much
Oh
more
yeah.
fun. Much more
Yes.
fun.
Yeah, so they go to this weird health spa
And good that Andy didn't join us because
retreat.
he would only talk about the boobs.
Oh,
There's my
oh,
shout out
Andy.
to you, Andy. Almost
What about the
Birdland
butt
level
plug?
Boobs.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
butt plug in the room that gets stolen was really weird. Like
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
what is that?
The
I thought it was
special
too, when I first saw
object.
it. Like, what kind
I
of
was
flared base little Bobo T ball looking butt plug is this?
Yep.
yeah.
It's the family
It's
thing.
apparently a good luck charm.
Yeah.
It's it's what Gorgo gave them as their good luck charm until
Yeah.
Mm.
he came back for it. It would keep them safe.
No, he never came back for it.
That's
Yeah,
true.
They
no.
say, I think at the end of the
Right.
story that he never came back for it.
But that's what he said is he was
Yeah.
would keep them safe until he came back for it.
And
Yeah.
then at that point they would no longer need it.
I also love how totally childlike the initial writing is. The
Well, that's
This is all
Venus.
about the family thing I told you about. It includes grandmother who you never met because she got a brain tumor, our Tia Fritzy, and my mom before she got her breast reduction. Okay. I mentioned that last part because you are a girl. Okay. So here's the story of it all.
I love letters from Venus.
I do. I do. I adore them.
That's my
Um, and and I can't remember if we ever get any letters back from
The cousin.
from Kakamura.
right Casimira,
Yeah.
but I hope that we do because like they are two of my favorite. Um,
They're just two peas in a
Gilbert.
pod.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're so ridiculous together, but it's a lot of fun.
Man,
I
Petra had
love.
enormous boobs, didn't she, before her reduction?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love this little guy with the suitcases.
You got any suitcases?
Hmm.
Which one?
In between Petra
Oh
and
yeah.
Maria. Just
He looks like Sluggo.
yeah, a
Like
little bit.
Sluggo with a
Yeah.
human
Right.
human body.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a little nod to
Mm.
different old classic comic characters here and
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
occasionally.
And yeah, no, I mean Maria and Fritz are well endowed and Petra is just significantly
What's that?
larger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no surprise, the poor woman got a reduction. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
And she was having back problems.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I just find it funny the little comment Petra made about her sister being under like those sun lamps and not
Oh,
getting much of a tan. Because now from
well,
the
and
few like colored covers we see Fritz is very, very pale.
pale.
Yes, that's right. But
I loved
if anything, she would go red.
Yeah.
where is
His good little lobster burn.
Yeah.
I love Fritz's
Okay.
response, not for tanning. They're for improving circulation, eliminating acne, and
If
if
any
any, conservative learning
leanings.
leanings.
No, it's yeah, I didn't notice that line. No. So hard to read Fritz's dialogue. You have to kind of read it out loud, otherwise
Yeah. I
Yeah.
kind of
I'm
I
sure
kind
he
of like it better when she gets to the point where the lisp only comes out when she's stressed. Not because I have a problem with the lisp, but because it's so much easier to read without it.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, so the guy steals the butt plug and
Yep.
then
Yep.
they
And then
confront him
wins the
and he
lottery.
denies it. And then wins the lottery.
Yeah.
Wins the
And then
lottery and sends it
he
home. Yep.
returns the butt plug home. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Obviously it got him luck and then he didn't need it anymore.
I love that she's essentially using Venus as her
Waits for
weight
her
on the last panel.
bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
This
That's cute.
one was
Whoa.
adorable,
Did
but
you
I
miss
didn't.
heroin? There's a page
No, it's after this one.
just before
Is there
that.
another one-page heroine?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, see, there were more pages
Wait.
missing.
Jeez, whoever did
Oh
this
no.
and really messed up. Where's my
Yeah.
phone? Oh, I don't have it. Oh yeah, dude. I'll send it to you because it's really weird because it's a very strange little strip.
So there were
Like a quick,
three heroines.
yeah.
Ah.
Okay, let me just email it to you very quickly. You can put it up on the screen. I'll send it to your Gmail
Okay.
page. Okay.
It's
Oh, that's really weird. It's a weird little. I hate that I destroyed that. I just got water on that. You got it, Ted?
It's got to come to me any day now.
Any day now.
There we
Okay.
go. Page. Okay. And of course, right now it's coming up way too big.
Oh,
So I'm
sorry.
going to have to. No, it's okay. I will save the image so that I can open it in a different program that will allow me to resize it more.
nice.
Technical difficulties, everybody. We're getting there. We're getting
Yes.
there.
It happens. It happens.
Sorry, I should
Yeah,
have sent it.
yeah.
I sent it full size. I should have.
Mystery
That's fine.
missing page.
It's fine. There were many mystery missing pages on this. This is what happens when you're reading quasi-legal versions.
Mm-hmm.
I call it quasi-legal for two reasons. First, I'm certain that it wouldn't taken much to get them to take it down. Second, Maria owns original copies. I own all of the library editions in like three different forms, and most of the graphic novels and I don't have all of the original copies yet, but like when we're trying to manage to read in order, you need to you need to have it in a way that you can read in order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got all the digital compilations,
Yeah.
so as well.
That's
So
awesome.
I got especially the
Yeah.
newer stuff.
The Hernandez brothers and Fantagraphics have gotten no shortage of our money. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say.
yeah, exactly.
And you know what? If they put out this stuff in collected editions the way they just did with the first 40, I will be buying them.
Mm.
Mhm. Right.
I will not go, oh, I already have those. No, I'll go, ooh, pretty.
Yeah. A new version. I must have it.
Right. So
Oh,
here
great.
is our one-page story. Um, this actually looks almost like either yoga or heroin withdrawal.
Yeah, and it's Bob Hope. Do you see his face?
Is it Bob Hope?
Yeah, that's or it's either
Oh,
Bob Hope
yeah.
or Richard Nixon, but I think it's Bob Hope.
Yeah, no, it definitely has that feel, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
like if you see any
Aging myself
cartoons of
as the youngest one here, asking who the hell is Bob Hope.
oh,
oh,
okay, yeah, yeah.
uh, um,
He was a
American actor, comedian.
Like,
yeah.
I've heard the
Uh,
name, but I cannot put
he
a
was
Did a
face to it.
lot
into
of things
I
with
gotta look
Bing
this up though.
Crosby. He and Bing Crosby did on the road movies together. Bob Hope was
there's a comic book Bob Hope,
is there?
The Adventures
Really?
of Bob Hope. Yeah, if you Google Bob Hope and you'll see, and then you see you
Mhm.
see the way they drew him as a cartoon, and it looks a lot like that. That was a very
Oh, that does look like him.
Are you? Oh, I thought you were sharing a tag.
No, I will. I'll get back to it. I just we generally get better shares when I share a particular window rather than my entire desktop. So
Oh dang. He lives to be 100 years old. Good for him.
yeah, yeah. There we go.
What a
Well,
life.
I'm sure he's dead by now.
He is,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he died in 2000.
but more recently than you would think.
yeah, yeah,
Um. So
Yeah,
yeah, there we have
2002.
some Bob Hope comics.
yeah.
Adventures of Bob Hope.
And look at his the way they drew him as a
Yeah, no,
cartoon, and
it's totally how they drew him.
as soon
That's
as I saw him, I went, "That's
funny.
Bob Hope."
Yeah,
Not that one. No, it's not a
yeah,
good one. But when they do him 3/4, uh,
there.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, we know how
mm,
much they love their old comics and their old movies, so put those together, and it's not
yeah,
Legit,
shocking that he would do that, but now I want to know even more about these heroin stories
right?
because they seem to involve a lot of very interesting decisions.
yeah, right.
Not bad
Like
decisions.
when I first saw it, I thought it was Richard Nixon, right? And then,
Right.
but when he's right that last second last frame, I was like, no, that's not Richard Nixon. That's Bob Hope.
Um, yeah. Yeah. Um, wow.
Oh, the
Again,
more you
uh,
know. I hope so.
yeah. Uh, very, very Hernandez. And
Yeah,
actually
Mhm.
even more Gilbert. Gilbert is the one that sometimes just does weird nonlinear and or uh
he's definitely yeah, yeah, yeah.
non-narrative. I mean,
Non-narrative.
it's
He
yeah.
He
you
sort
know,
of he steps into the realm of fine art in terms
right.
of it doesn't explain what it's about. It doesn't explain. It's just like let's let you go into your own head, going, "What the fuck does this mean?"
Well, and I mean, the next comic here is she sleeps with anybody but me, and like, I, I have no idea how that title goes along with the rest of the comic.
Mm.
Right. Because what, it's just this superhero seeing that this kid gets a weird
Right,
birthday present from spiky balloon thing.
Well,
right.
through a portal. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. She's watching him. The superhero girl from the cover
Yeah,
is
she's
watching him
watching
through a
him on
portal.
TV. He's watching her on TV.
Was he?
Well, no, maybe he's not watching her on TV.
No,
Maybe,
he's not.
yeah, she's just watching him on TV, and he gets this thing, and that makes it so that she can come through.
Mm. And then she takes him away for a
Yeah, they fly a little
flight.
bit. And for that matter, that's like so. That is like the Superman flight with Lois. You
Mm-hmm.
know, first
Yeah.
let me bring you up, and then let's. I can fly so well that you can fly next to me and put your arm out.
And they go around the world like,
Right, right.
right, like um you want to share your screen, Ted?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I hadn't reshared it.
Yeah,
My fault.
that's okay. Just so we know where
All
we are.
good.
Yeah.
And
But yeah.
then his balloon kind of does the but in a kind of a, I don't know, it's like a fireball.
Right.
And
Right.
then he's crying.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
because
she's
his
looking
balloon
at
got
us
away.
like, but she's looking at us like, damn, I took him for a
Right.
flight and
What
everything,
does
and
he
now
need?
and now he's crying for this fucking balloon.
Right.
That's
Right.
very weird. And then there's a appeal for letters about
Yeah.
a new love from Beto.
Mm-hmm. Then our last heroine.
Our last
Yeah.
heroine, which was a very sort of weird.
Yeah,
I like
it's like the
it.
two people out on the town going into the bad neighborhood
They
The
find
and
this
decrepit
baby.
giving the
the-
baby with no hands or mouth their bottle of booze and
And
then
then
going to have
Oh,
dinner,
judges.
and
Jesus.
that's when she goes, but I don't remember him having a mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So she goes
I
back to
don't know.
check
They
on him,
just
and I don't even know where we're going from there because it's just
then
now
she's
we've got like
pregnant.
scientists in big, huge
Well,
balloon
that's
type
her.
suits.
That's what she does.
Yeah,
Oh no.
okay.
Oh, is it her? No, maybe not actually.
I don't think it
Yeah.
is.
No, no. It is her. I
Okay.
always thought he was a last Betty. No, Cosmo's wonderful. He wants the baby. He's just scared.
Mhm.
Okay.
So,
Mhm.
uh, she's pregnant, and then she gives birth, and she's worried that, well, because she went back there, to where they had seen the baby, and then this
Mhm.
robot came with a wand thing, and I wonder if it impregnated her, or
Is
it
that
did or
Cosmo?
did something. I don't know. No, Cosmo is the man. Very weird, and they take her baby away from her. Um, I don't know. Yes, like she gives birth to this baby, and we don't know if it had a mouth. But then
Yeah, does it have a
the
mouth?
judges or whatever tell her that your child, I know they're doctors, but they all
Passed
tell
on soon after birth
yeah,
Mhm.
while you were unconscious.
and they're all on
They did
Zoom.
what the according to the law it had to be destroyed.
a Zoom meeting with
So
the doctors.
insane.
And And then she tries to go back to where she found the original baby, the original thing that they fed.
Right.
And there's a big fence.
No trespassing in very small letters.
And then she's singing a
Away in a
lullaby.
manger. Yeah.
Yeah, so the
And then
baby.
she's trying to get Cosmo back. And then she's looking at it and going, wow, they cleared that out fast.
It was his home, meaning that weird
Yeah.
baby with no mouth.
Right.
And then she has this weird hallucination. Is it all?
Is it the baby or is it Cosmo or is it some mixture of the two?
Well, it looks like the baby has no mouth, but it's now a man.
Right.
Now it's
Green.
But its hair is Cosmo-ish.
uh-huh.
And
Hmm.
I feel like, does Cosmo have a mustache?
I don't think
Uh,
so.
no,
Figure.
Okay.
no, it was
No,
Cosmo
I
was
guess
just
it's the
gonna.
baby that has the mustache now that I look at it carefully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The baby's got a little bit. So yeah, it's got to be
and
the baby.
and then she gets some kind of treatment because she's going
Yeah. Some kind of
crazy.
electroshock
Right.
treatment.
And like
Yeah,
hardcore electric shock treatment, it could have killed many.
and then she had a Zoom meeting with the doctors again. They're like, we don't know what happened.
You're in perfect health.
You're free to go.
Right. Yeah. Old school Zoom where it's just four TVs with heads.
Yep.
And then she's wearing sunglasses indoors in at night. And
Yeah.
why?
Well,
And then
because she's both Cyclops and Superman.
yeah,
Yes.
and then she points her eyes out up into the sky and she goes flying. And then she turns around. I love that. She's on her way to merge with the gods and with the spirits of all our beloved lost ones. Wait, is she turning around? Looks as she's changed her and she
Yep.
destroys the world.
Yeah, that
That's
was the part you had to send to us.
yeah. Yeah, because I saw the scan and I was like, oh, that's a weird ending.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what made me. I was like, oh, I'll just go get the originals, and then I was like, oh, there's a couple extra pages because
Yeah.
I noticed
Yeah.
that the scan didn't have a back cover or anything.
Right.
So
And there was only one story page missing, I think, and then the
yeah,
back cover.
yeah, and the other
Yeah.
heroine. Now that we
Well,
know.
yeah, but we didn't even realize that. Though the
No.
Blab looks like a cool anthology.
Yeah, right. Like
Uh,
Chris Ware,
we keep seeing
Agatha.
ads for things that have been long out of print, but I want them now.
Yeah, right.
Right. Ugh.
And then
Um,
Penny
that
Century.
the back cover with the
You're still sharing
oh
the old
oh,
comic.
oh sorry
This-
sorry let me
Good.
yeah, that's right. Marisol hasn't seen it all yet.
I did.
Oh, that's right.
I was able to read through the whole thing and then go to the email where Maria sent us the scans of the missing pages.
Okay, now I feel
Which
better.
it's saying that I saw that email. I saw that it was issue for number 5, and I still read number 6 for today.
I know, and you're like this last page
Oh
that from that story didn't make sense, right?
my goodness. I
I
can't
feel
read apparently.
I feel like this back cover is also an homage to
Yeah, to something. I mean that those
Mhm.
doggy
the
noses.
dog. Yeah,
What is it an homage to?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
It's definitely
No
like
idea.
those Looney Tunes from a long time ago, or
Right?
I'm not sure. Like it
But
feels
yeah,
very retro.
this was definitely an issue where Beto was having a lot of fun.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so different. Like we got Mexico with La Llorona. We got Letters from Venus, which is her usual people, and then all these little short stories. They go back
Right.
to the to the rockets part of Love and Rockets, and a little bit, like a bit more space. More like the early stories that he used to do, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like in the same world as Errata Stigmata,
Mm.
Yeah.
they live in her city.
Not a
So,
fun shit.
Okay.
do we want to start with
Well, we're on Beto, so might as well.
no, we're not. We're on heavy metal again. Do we want to start with Beto or Jaime?
Well, we
A
just
little delay when you switch it.
Well, I would say Beto because we just finished it. It's
Okay.
fresh in our
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, I had to mess with you.
All
All right. So favorite
right.
panels.
Favorite panels.
I'll have to go first.
Yeah,
That's
you go first.
okay. I have to say mine. Page number is this? Page 5 in the Letters from Venus story, where they're confronting Mitch about stealing the weird boba butt plug.
Okay.
Mm.
And it's the panel of the one, two, three, fourth and fifth panels, where the first one it's got everybody in like just white with outlines, and then the rest of the
Okay.
background is black,
Okay.
and then just his face
Mm.
looking very like, I don't know what the word for the expression for that is, but it's like
He looks a
you
bit.
like somebody and they're just very blank face looking at you like, no, I didn't do the thing you're accusing me of. Absolutely not. You're
Mm.
crazy.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, it's great. It was,
I don't know why, I just really like that transition.
mm, like they're all gagging up against him, I guess, in a
Yep.
way, right? Like they're all,
Uh,
yeah.
And
did
he's
I somehow
quickly,
just? Oh,
well, not quickly. He's on the defensive. And just like, you've made a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sort of determined kind of, I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
no comment.
Like not aggressively defensive until a couple panels later, but very much that no, 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 you made a mistake. No, I didn't take your thing.
Yeah.
But I do mostly like that transition from like the big group shot to very
Mm.
close up on his face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
That's my favorite.
Okay.
um, I feel like there was a Venus one that stuck out to me, but I'm trying to.
Well, while you're looking for it, I love the last heroine story when so the last page when she's flying and you can see
Ah,
her
so
little
so so
body and her
the
beams.
pay the first of the pages that was added.
Yeah. Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um
Which panel?
well, I kind of like that whole sequence when she's
Okay.
flying and you see that like the way he's just made it so simple where you know it's her because of these beams of light and everybody's looking up at her and then she
Right.
turns around. I think it's great.
Sounds
Wait, is she
good.
turning around? Looks, she's changed her like her page. Just brilliant. Some brilliant storytelling, yeah. Man, I love it when she looks up at the sky and starts floating up to, yeah, that whole sequence is great. She's on her way to merge with the gods.
And actually, I just realized that my favorite isn't a Venus. I remembered what I love. I love, yeah, those. The three dancing La Llorona.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Those were good ones.
Yeah, that's again really good storytelling, and she's just getting older and older, and this it's like the things around her are getting smaller as well. Like first
Yeah.
she's with
Not only that, but it's like kind of like we're seeing what takes priority in her life at that point.
yeah, like she's got
So start with
a Christian
dancing.
a cross, and she's obviously
Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
All right. Penny Century, who wasn't in Penny Century.
Yeah. Penny Century without Penny.
This one goes
I'll,
just heaps. Yeah.
I'll say
I
my
know.
favorites were still on page 7, those top 2 panels with the staring contest with baby Maggie and the
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Yeah, it's great.
Where between the panels, she just looks increasingly more scared, and his expression is much more intense.
Yeah.
Like, my guy, why are you staring at a baby so hard?
Yeah.
Like, babies stare. That's what they do. Everything's new
My
for them.
my favorite is the page before, and Isabel on the back seat with a
In the back
frown.
seat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Um, uh, I think, I mean, I love the one where they're crossing the street and there's a VW waiting at the lights, and these two ratty kids crossing the street. It's quite nice. There's lots of little frames like that.
Oh yeah.
That's cute.
No, that's a great one.
Yeah, and for drama, I like the one with her father showing her the cigarettes with the belt in his hand. I think that's really,
Mhm.
really strong. Like, really, like, oh shit, man, you're gonna, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
yeah, like the foreboding in that image, and her kind of going, oh
Mhm.
crap, of being
Like, you
found
want to
out.
explain this? You better have a good explanation.
8:43 a.m.
So that's yeah.
Um, it was a great issue.
It
Mm.
was.
We said that about
And
every issue, though.
we do. And it's never false.
That's
No.
right. We like them all.
There's
Never
different things to
false.
love about each issue. There are some very weird things, sure, in some
Yeah.
issues.
But
Some
even the
confusing
weird
things that
things
I'm
are
sure we would like
generally
answers about.
even the weird things generally have some sort of weird beauty to them, or make it. We just lost Marisol. Hopefully she comes back.
Oh, yeah.
Um, or make you wanna
Well, it makes you
think
think,
more
doesn't
about
it?
why they did it.
Mm.
You know.
Well, like, it's definitely like I was like I was saying before, it's like it goes into the realm of fine art, for the reason that it just lets you do your own thing, interpret it whichever way, and that it
Yeah.
doesn't explain, it just, you just go, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, next week it'll be the final issue of New Love, and the fourth issue of Penny Century.
Mm-hmm.
So, for Maria and Marisol, this has been the Love and Rockets Book Club on 22 panels, and we will see you after the next page.
Hey guys, this is Tyler from 22 Panels. I'm here to tell you all about our Patreon. If you enjoy this show, please consider donating to our Patreon to keep this show going. We have many different tiers, all different levels to help you decide what's right for you. Okay, so get on out there to patreon.com/22 Panels Podcast.